Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Samantha. For today's video, I wanted to take a moment to sit down and share with you my recommendations for the upcoming Sephora sale. And if you don't know, Sephora typically does a sale twice a year, so I believe they do it in the fall as well as in the spring. And so for the video, I have kind of broken it down into skincare, makeup, and then kind of anything else, so any miscellaneous item. Anything else will kind of fall into that last category. I will link everything in the description box in the order that I mentioned it in. That way it's really easy for you guys to find everything. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, as well as do follow me on Instagram, as I would love to have you there as well. Anyways, that's enough talking. Let's get into the video. All right, we're starting with probably my favorite category, skincare, and naturally it just happened to be the biggest category. But anyways, I'm gonna start with my all-time favorite cleanser. So this is the Skin Fix Foaming Oil Cleanser. This one is vegan and cruelty-free, so if that's something that you look for, then this checks off all the boxes for you. But this is a very gentle cleanser. It is unscented. It takes off all your makeup, waterproof makeup. It also removes SPF, which if you're someone who uses SPF every day, which we should all be doing, this cleanser is gonna do it for you. Honestly, this has to be the third bottle. My mom uses this cleanser. We, between the two of us, have gone through an embarrassing amount of bottles of this cleanser because it just truly is so good. It doesn't leave your skin feeling super dry, but at the same time, it is gonna remove everything off your face, and it is just truly the perfect cleanser. So if you're looking for a new cleanser, I would highly recommend this one because it just truly is the absolute best. Next up on my list for skincare, and as you can tell, this one is quite empty, so perfect time to restock, but this is the Ren Clean Skincare Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic. This has been a favorite of mine for quite some time now, and if you've been around for a while, you will not be surprised that I am talking about this product yet again. But this is a product I use both morning and night, and a lot of people ask me, well, what does it do? Well, what has it done to my skin? It has made my skin so beyond glowy. My skin just looks so beyond healthy, and it was one of the first things that I actually noticed the first time I ever used this product. I would say it was about 2 weeks into this product, I started noticing like, wow, my skin looks like so glowy. I wasn't sure if it was my moisturizer or some new makeup that I had used, and then I kind of realized that it was this guy that had been doing all the wonders for everything. So this is something that I highly recommend. I just couldn't speak more highly of it, and my girls will know. Next up on skincare is moisturizer. Now I've got two moisturizers that I want to talk about. The first one is yet again a longtime favorite of mine, and that is the Clinique Moisture Surge Auto Replenishing Hydrator. This is one of my favorite moisturizers for a couple of reasons. One, it is so lightweight. It is kind of like a gel consistency, but as soon as you put it on, it feels super hydrating. So again, if you're someone who loves kind of like a lightweight moisturizer, something that doesn't feel super thick and heavy on the skin, then this is going to be the perfect moisturizer for you. But like I said, despite the fact that it's really lightweight, it is still extremely moisturizing, which is something that I really appreciate. As well, this doesn't really have a scent, so if you're someone who likes to stay away from scents, then this is the perfect option for you. So that's the first moisturizer. The second moisturizer has actually been a new discovery for me, and I am very nitpicky with my skincare. So the fact that I'm even putting it in this video speaks very highly of this moisturizer. This is the Bare Minerals Ageless Phytoretinol Face Cream. This is actually a plant-based retinol, which I think is super fascinating. I will actually link below the Bare Minerals site, because if you want to read a little bit more about the plant-based retinol, if you are a well-researched person, then I think you'll find it really interesting. I know I did, but this moisturizer is on the opposite end of the Clinique, so it's gonna be a little bit thicker, but I can't tell you how refreshed my skin feels in the morning. I feel like every morning I wake up after using this, my face is kind of like a perfect blank canvas. I've noticed redness has decreased on my face, which has always been kind of a thing for me. I've always had a little bit of redness on my cheeks. And the moment I started using this, I noticed it slowly start to kind of go away. And again, any kind of like little imperfections, again, I've kind of noticed that disappearing a little bit with this guy. I really enjoyed using this one, and I use it both morning and night. Yeah, new discovery, but I absolutely love it. So if you're looking for a nice, rich moisturizer, check this one out. It is worth a try. And the last thing on my skincare recommendations is the Charlotte Tilbury Cryo Recovery Eye Serum. So this one is supposed to depuff and help with brightening. Now, the thing I love most about this eye cream is the fact that it's got like a metal applicator. I have tucked this one into the fridge in the mornings, just a few minutes before I do my skincare. And I can't tell you how good it feels to kind of have a cold metal applicator going on underneath your eyes, and you just kind of get that nice massage in the morning. It feels so, so amazing. But besides the applicator, the actual product itself is perfect for the morning. It truly just makes your eyes look awake and much brighter, which is one of the few eye creams that I can actually see a difference in how bright my eyes look as soon as I put it on. And so that is one of the reasons that I have been in love with this, and I will without a doubt be repurchasing this during the sale, because I really do think this has been an amazing product. Next up is makeup. I'm really excited about this one. So first up on my recommendations would have to be the Merit foundation stick. That's a lie. I mean, technically it's not a foundation stick. It's actually called the Perfecting Complexion Stick. So what I love about this, it can be used as a foundation, it can be used as a concealer, it can also be used as contour. It literally does everything. But I personally use this as contour. This has been one of the best contour products, and as you can see, mine is looking very gross because I use it every single day. But this has been one of the most beautiful contour products I have ever used. And I think part of that is because it is meant to be used as a foundation and as a concealer, and so not only does it have great coverage in the sense that you're gonna actually get some color payoff, it's actually what I'm wearing today, it also blends out beautifully. So I blend this out with a little brush and it just looks so beautiful. And again, because it is a foundation and concealer range, you are gonna have so many color options to choose from. So regardless of your skin tone, you are gonna be able to find the perfect contour color for yourself. I also really highly recommend this one if you are someone who is just totally on the go and you just need something to, you know, put quick concealer on or touch up any blemishes. This is gonna be your best friend because you are also able to blend everything in with your fingers. So again, super easy to use, but I personally use it as a contour product and I have not been able to part ways with it. I think this is the second tube of this contour stick that I've gone through, and I love it so much. Next up is a concealer. This has been a concealer that I have been using for some time now and I have yet to part ways with it. But this is the Rare Beauty Concealer in the color 170W. Now the reason I mentioned the color is because I use this as a brightening concealer. So I do have my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which I would also highly recommend. I use that one to cover up dark circles. But as soon as I go in with that one, I always follow it up with this. And this is a very lightweight, kind of medium coverage concealer that blends beautifully. So I use this always to brighten my under eyes. Again, it's what I'm wearing today. You'll find that a lot of the products in this section of the video I am wearing on my face today because these are the products that I wear like every day. But again, I love how natural this looks underneath your eyes. And the reason I went with such a light shade is, again, I like to use it as a brightener, not necessarily a concealer, although I have used this as a concealer and I love it. It's just not as full coverage as I would like it in order to cover up my dark circles. So I use it to brighten. Sticking with the Rare Beauty theme, we have the Rare Beauty highlighter. Again, these are not new products on my channel, but they're products that I absolutely love. This Rare Beauty highlighter in the color Mesmerize is just so beautiful. It looks so natural. You really can't tell that it's actually a highlighter, so it just looks very dewy. And if you're someone like me who just wants your skin to look healthy and glowy and dewy, then this is going to be the highlighter for you. I've gotten so many compliments when I wear this highlighter, and then I think it's just because it really just does make your skin look so healthy, and I love that about this highlighter. Again, have not been able to part ways with this one, despite me having tried and used many other highlighters. And now on to some powders. So you all know I am a bronzer gal. I love bronzers, whether they're cream, powder. If it's a bronzer, I love it. And so this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer in shade 2 Medium. This has been a bronzer that I have been using quite a lot, and as you can tell, we're already hit pan on this, but it is just truly such a natural looking bronzer. It is matte, but again, I try to kind of counteract with other kind of dewy looking products, but I truly love how natural this look. It blends out beautifully. So the way I like to use this is as soon as I've applied kind of my Merit contour, I will go in with my bronzer and just kind of finish up my cheeks and kind of use it almost as a blush in a way. But again, I love a combination like this. It just makes it look so beautiful. Next up is a newish palette that I've been using for a few months now, but this is the Nudegasm face palette. So this one is really nice because you have quite a few colors here. So you've got two kind of contour shades. You've got a really beautifully shimmery blush color, which is a beautiful kind of peachy color, and then you do have a gold highlight. Now, as I mentioned, when I am using a matte bronzer or matte product, I like to finish it up with kind of really dewy products just to make everything super glowy. And that is something that I love about this palette. These two colors up here have been products that I use every single day, and I will truly mix the two colors and apply it all over my cheeks and my nose, around my forehead. It's not shimmery, it truly just is very dewy, which I absolutely love. In fact, I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing the blush, and I also applied a little bit of the gold highlight on my nose, and I just love it. Again, it's a palette that is truly beautiful. I haven't gotten a lot of use out of the contour colors just because, again, I'm really partial to this guy. But if you are someone who prefers powdered contour products, these two colors are perfect. They're very cool tone, which I think is awesome for contour. So that's that. If you're looking for a very beautiful dewy blush highlight duo, I highly recommend this one. One last powder, and this one I am so beyond thankful that the girl at Sephora recommended this to me. It was a very quick interaction. I was just about to check out, and I was about to get one of those mini samples with my points, my 100 Sephora points, and she goes, try out the Makeup Forever setting powder. You will love it. It is the absolute best. And I said, you know what, why not? Grab it, put it in, and I will try it when I get home. And needless to say, I used the entire kind of mini sample, and as soon as I ran out, I felt like I don't want to use any other powder. I just wanted to keep using that powder because it just worked so beautifully. So I did buy the full size of it, and I have ever since then been using it every single day. Now, the reason I love this so much is because it truly just blurs your under eyes. I don't know how it does it, okay? I don't know how it does it. But it does, and it's amazing. It's very matte, so if you're someone who doesn't love matte under eyes, this may not be for you. But like I said, I'm someone who likes a dewy look, but I do not mind the look that this gives underneath my eyes. This will ensure that your concealer does not even budge, okay? And so the way I like using this is I will grab a dry beauty blender, dip it in, and I would just tap it underneath my eyes, kind of like baking, I guess, in a way, but and then I will just grab a little brush and make sure that there's no excess underneath my eyes. If I am having a very natural makeup look, I will grab a little brush, dip it in, and just very lightly kind of tap it underneath my eyes. Again, so many ways to use this product, but I just love how it makes my under eyes look. And like I said, as soon as I ran out of this, I didn't want to do my makeup without it. I think that's always a very good sign that if you run out of something and you immediately want to go buy it again, I think it's a very good sign that you clearly loved the product. So the fact that I did that with this just shows you that it was a great product. Next two products are mascaras, and I love mascaras. I love trying new mascaras and finding ones that I love. And so the two that I'm gonna put in this video are my Laura Mercier Caviar Volume Mascara. Funnily, I haven't really heard anyone talk about this mascara, and it makes me really sad because it is truly such a beautiful mascara. It's actually the one I'm wearing today, and it just looks so natural. It's like, are those her lashes, or is she wearing mascara? You'll never know. It truly just elongates your lashes and makes them look So, so beautiful. So again, if you're looking for a beautiful kind of natural looking mascara that still has a little bit of volume, couldn't recommend this mascara enough. I reach for this pretty much every single day. The other mascara that I have to recommend, which has a little bit more volume, it still elongates your lashes, but it is gonna look a little bit more dramatic. That would have to be the Bite Beauty Upswing, I think it's called the Upswing. Yep, Upswing Full Volume Mascara. I absolutely love this one. These two I pretty much alternate depending on what I want my lashes to look like. If I want them to look a little bit more fuller, a little bit more dramatic, I will go with this guy, and if I want them to look very natural and perfect, I will go with this guy. So these are two mascaras that I honestly could not live without. I think if I'm going for a night out, I will go with this one, and pretty much on a daily basis, I kind of reach for this one, but both are beautiful. The last product on this, and this is truly a favorite, I have gone through a couple bottles of this now, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. There's a lot of Charlotte Tilbury in this video, and I think it speaks to how good the products in this brand are. Like I was saying, this is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This will make your makeup last all day long. It is truly amazing. Not only that, but I feel like sometimes when I'm finished my makeup, my face is feeling a little bit dry. I just feel like I need something to just kind of refresh my face. And that is why I love finishing my makeup off with this. So not only does it make your kind of makeup last all day, honestly just kind of makes everything blend in as soon as you're done your makeup. So again, another reason why I love this one so, so, so much. Couldn't recommend it enough. Even my mom loves this. So again, another amazing product. I'm already halfway through this bottle, so I'm probably gonna end up picking up a backup, so that way as soon as I run out of this, I'm ready to just pick up the new one and get on with my makeup. So those were all my makeup recommendations. The next I want to talk about some kind of miscellaneous items. So I've got some few fragrances in here, some hair care, and even some things for the home. So let me grab them and then I can show you. All right, now I always see people buying loads of makeup and skincare during the Sephora sale. One of the things that can be very expensive is fragrances, especially good high quality fragrances. And so I've picked out some of my favorites, and I want to talk a little bit about them because I think if you can save a little bit on your fragrances, I think that is a win. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is my Jo Malone cologne. Now I have a few Jo Malone fragrances, and one of the reasons I love them is because they just smell so fresh, so beautiful. It is just the fragrance that you want to put on as soon as you step out of the shower. This one here is the Wild Bluebell scent. It's probably one of my all-time favorite scents. Very fresh, very floral, very feminine. And again, they are a little bit on the pricier side. So again, if you can save a little bit on them, I think that is awesome. If you've never tried out a Jo Malone fragrance, I think this is an awesome kind of time to pick one up and try it out. Again, it's gonna be a cologne. It's not gonna last as long as a perfume. But personally, sometimes I don't feel like smelling like something for 24 hours. I just want something that will last me for kind of most of the day, and then by the nighttime it's gone. I don't feel like smelling like perfume at 9 o'clock at night when I'm going to bed. So that is one of the reasons why I oftentimes prefer to wear a cologne as opposed to a perfume. Next is another cologne, and this is a brand that I have truly fallen in love with. I feel so lucky to be able to say that I've actually worked with Atelier. I just love what they do as a brand, and I love the fact that they've been releasing so many unisex fragrances. So the one that I have chosen out is the Atelier Cologne Clementine California Cologne. I love this one. It is so fresh, so beautiful, very sophisticated. It's not sweet and it's not floral, which I absolutely love. In fact, some of my guy friends actually own this fragrance and they also use it. So again, just goes to show you how this fragrance can be worn by both men and women, and I love that. So this is a favorite of mine. Atelier has so many other wonderful fragrances, which I just absolutely love. The next recommendation I have for fragrances is one that is unfortunately very expensive, but this is going to be the Tom Ford Eau de Parfum in Oud Wood. Now this is going to be the total opposite of these two. This is a perfume, so this will last you Truthfully, probably more than a day. This is one of the most beautifully sophisticated fragrances I have ever tried and worn and bought. Again, unisex. Tom Ford is another brand that creates unisex fragrances, which again, I love. So progressive, I'm here for it. And again, this is a fragrance that can be worn by men and women. My dad will most likely be receiving this for Christmas because every time he comes here, he seems to put a little bit of this on. He has just coincidentally forgotten to put perfume on that day. So again, it goes to show you that it's just such a versatile fragrance. This one is very strong, it's very woody, it's very masculine in the traditional sense. Again, I wear this, I love this fragrance, and it makes me feel so powerful and beautiful. So again, an expensive fragrance that again, I think would be amazing to receive a little bit of a discount on because they are quite expensive. But again, I love Tom Ford and I love that this one lasts all day long on me. I also only need like one spray of this, maybe two, one on my neck, one on my wrist. Call it a day. You do not need more than that. So yeah, those are my fragrance recommendations. And again, fragrances are so personal. These are just kind of my favorite kind of, I would say, brands. And I think those are the brands that I recommend. I trust them and I love them. And pretty much all of the three of them, Jo Malone, Atelier, and Tom Ford, have fragrances that are kind of curated to be unisex. So you'll never see a men's section and a women's section. They're kind of designed for anyone, and I love that, okay? Men don't need to smell like wood and women don't need to smell like flowers. We can just smell however we want to smell like. Next up on my miscellaneous category is gonna be my Gisou heat protecting spray. I am almost out of this, okay? And I will without a doubt be repurchasing this. I use this pretty much every time I'm going to curl my hair. And if I am touching up the front of my hair before I do so, I will also spray this on it. This is also awesome because it is also gonna protect you from the sun. And so if you're someone who lives in a very sunny and tropical climate, then this is gonna be perfect for you because it's not only gonna protect you from your styling tools, but it's also gonna protect you from, well, the sun and the rays, which is something that damages our hair a lot more than we like to think. Next up is more Jo Malone because I just truly, truly love Jo Malone. I love everything to smell phenomenal, okay? And so something that I think is an awesome time to kind of splurge on and maybe treat yourself are some candles. My favorite candles are without a doubt Jo Malone candles. So this is the Jo Malone Dark Amber and Ginger Lily, and I love this fragrance. It is so sophisticated, so smooth, but again, a little bit masculine, which I love. And again, these candles can be a little bit expensive, so I think being able to save a little bit more and just kind of treating yourself, splurging on a little something for yourself and your home, I think is so, so nice. And so this is something that I would personally pick up during the sale because again, if you're gonna save a little bit on it, then that is awesome. I'm gonna reach around me here because this is the next thing that I'm gonna talk about. Again, more Jo Malone. Clearly I have some favorites here. But this is the Jo Malone diffuser. If you are not a candle person, this is the diffuser. So this is the oil diffuser. So I love this one. I have it in the pomegranate noir scent. And again, this is really nice because it just, all you need to do is put the sticks in, put it on a surface, and you're good. It's doing its job. So this is nice because it's gonna last a lot longer than a candle. It's obviously gonna give out a continuous smell, which is really, really nice. My only warning with this one, even now, I'm too close to it, but my only warning with this one is that it can be quite a strong scent. So oftentimes I keep it in my living room, but sometimes I will relocate it to my bathroom or my bedroom because it just smells really, really strong. And so I make other rooms of my house smell nice and just give it, you know, a little time off in the living room. But again, that's another thing that is just an awesome thing that I think if you can save a little bit on, then that's amazing. So anyways, that is the last thing on this Sephora sale recommendations list. Needless to say, these were all absolute favorites of mine and products that I just could not recommend enough. Not only have I repurchased so many of these, but they've just been such great high quality products. And so with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and do comment down below your recommendations. You know, help a girl out. We all read the comment section. I love reading the comment section. And so if I can get great recommendations from you guys, that would be awesome. So leave your recommendations down below, or maybe what you will be purchasing this Sephora sale. I would love to hear, and I'm sure everyone else in the comments would also love to hear. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe, as well as do follow me on Instagram, so I would love to have you guys over there as well. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.